Hello everyone, I'm the Mole Man, and welcome back to Train Simulator. Another trainbow run, oh you know it. And we are at St Pancras. We are at St Pancras as we watch the East Midlands trains rolling on by there, which is very nice. Yes, we're at St Pancras. Of course, you know what we're driving. You know what we're going to be driving. One, it's in the thumbnail. And two, you know, it's St Pancras, it's so cool. So yes, we are driving a 395 today. Just letting the passengers on. We'll be on our way shortly, and it's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. This is a scenario of my own creation. It's included with the reskin on AlanThompsonSim.com. I might have a couple of tweaks in it here and there because I'm always fiddling with it because it's one of my own scenarios. But generally speaking, this scenario is available, and I made it, so I can't screw up today. I cannot screw up today. We are on a run to Maidstone West. That's what we're doing. Passengers are just getting on, and hopefully it'll all be good. Hopefully it'll all be good, and then we'll be on our way. Just waiting for the doors to close. Just waiting for the doors to close. And because it's High Speed 1, because it's Medway Valley, I'm going to try and do it HUDless. We're going to try and do a HUDless run. It's going to be good. I've driven the 395 trainbow quite a bit. I mean, it's one of the first things I did when returning to YouTube. So, It's just good fun. It's good fun. I couldn't have a trainbow special without the 395, could I? I just couldn't. I just couldn't. So yeah, there go our doors, and we're away. 395012. There she is. Look at that. When this got unveiled, I was so excited. I literally went to St Pancras to see it for the first time. So cool. Right, so we're off. Trying to keep to time and not speed on this one is going to be important because it's my own scenario that is out there and available. I do not want to mess it up, but it's that pressure that might make me mess it up, you know. And there we go. We have departed. Excellent. Right, let's pop in. How are we doing? Oh, Eurostar, very nice. Gotta love Eurostar. Right, let's get ourselves up to speed, shall we? That's probably a good idea. 25 kilometers an hour. Is it? We can go up to 40 to start off with, can't we? I think so. I think we can go up to 40 to start off with. There goes the 374. Screeching like mad, but it's all good. Gotta love that. Come on, up to 40 kilometers an hour, and then up to 60 in a minute. Alright, careful. Going downhill at the moment. That's it. Alright, now up to 60. And then as soon as we enter the tunnel, oh, you know it, 225. That's it, 57. Let's hold it there for now. So we're going to start levelling off, and then straight downhill again. There we go. Keep things steady in here. There's the 60. That's all good. Come on. There we go. And go. I will never get old of the going into the tunnel and feeling the acceleration. That will never get boring. It's just so good. And up we go to 225. So we are stopping at Stratford International, Ebbsfleet International, Gravesend, Strood, Snodland, and Maidstone West. In a scenario of my own creation. These days, this train doesn't run to the exact times that are in this scenario. When I made this scenario, it was the 1712 departure, I believe, or the 17. I think it's 1712 or 1716, whichever one it is. They changed it by 4 minutes in a timetable change, so it's only accurate up to like a year ago or so, but it's still cool. And yeah, we're going to be doing it HUDless if we can. I mean, this is easily HUDless because we've got TVM 430 on our side. And TVM 430 is a wonderful piece of kit because we can just follow what the lights say. So it's already flashing, which is preparing us for a speed reduction at the next board. So we're going to come off the power a little bit here. Right, so we've got to be at 200 and prepare to slow down even further by the next board. And we're already doing 205, which is a good start. Let's keep the speed down. Next one, 170. Let's get the brakes on. Down to 170. This isn't a great start for a trainbow run because we can't actually see anything because we're stuck inside. But you know, we'll be out shortly. We'll be out shortly. All right, down to 160. There we go. Also going to start going uphill in a second now if we're not already, so that will help us slow down. What's our next instruction? Oh, Mr. TVM. We're 130. No, 100. Okay. Let's bring right down then, because we are stopping at Stratford International very shortly. The distance between them gets eaten up pretty quickly. Especially considering the fact we're essentially following the path of the North London line. So think about how long the North London line takes from Camden... Is it Camden Road or something like that? To Stratford, compared to this, which barely takes any time whatsoever. Come on, speed down. That was close enough. And down for 80. That's it. Keep the speed coming down. Welcome to Stratford International. I can never remember where the stop board is. So we'll just come in nice and gently here, just in case it's a bit closer than I think it is. I'm also not sure if it's in an accurate place on this route. That's one of the things. But we'll do our best anyway. I can see the 12 one. There's the 6 one. See, it's very last minute because it's sort of hidden. And welcome to Stratford. Throw it into neutral. Here we are. Look at that beautiful thing. I love it. Not really the best place for a screenshot, but you know, we'll do our best. It's because of that bloody... You can see the lens flare showing through the nose. It ruins the screenshots here. Anything this side ruins. You want it to be this side. Oh, no, we don't want it to be that. Never mind. Let's just get ready to depart. Any second now would be good. I think I've got time... No, don't... DRA. Mouse in the wrong place. I've got a feeling this has got some timetable instructions, so... You know, it's all good. It's been a while since I made it. It's been quite a while since I made this scenario, so it's nice to have a break from it and see how fresh it is in the memory. Can we go yet? Oh, we can go. I didn't hear the doors close. Did you hear the doors close? I didn't hear the doors close. Oh, we're going to be late now. I did not hear the doors close. Maybe you did it whilst we were on the other side. Oh well. Let's just be as quick as we possibly can. That's it, straight up to 100. And then straight up to 225 again. Shouldn't have anything in front of us. We should be clear all the way now to Ebbsfleet. And straight into 225. Excellent. Into the tunnel again. I wonder how well I've timed this. Because I'm running late now. I know there's a Eurostar AI. But if we're running late, we're not going to see it. Because it will go into the tunnel before we leave. Oh well. I didn't hear the doors close. Didn't hear it. Beep, 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 beep. Didn't hear it. I hear that. Got it. I don't know. Oh well. We got this anyway. Let's get us up to speed. HS1. It's all good. I must have driven this in Train Sim, this section, literally hundreds of times. I must have done. I just adore it. It's so good. And it's so old as well. You know, it still stands the test of time. This is by no means a recent route for TS anymore. It really isn't. But it's still good fun. Approaching 200 kilometers an hour. Be out the tunnel in a couple of minutes. These are some of the longest tunnels. I think these are the longest tunnels. Yes, I got you. These are the longest tunnels in the country. The 7 tunnel was the longest. Then these beat it. These 2 tunnels we've gone through are the longest in the country, which is good fun. But because of how fast you go through them, it doesn't feel like it. You know, because we're going to be doing 140 soon, which is all good fun. Practically there already. We should see the big gradient go up as we exit. Let's drop the power down. That's it. Running along at 225. It's good fun. And the sounds as well. Sam T has done a good job. I mean, the original sounds for this, as far as I'm concerned, were, you know, they weren't bad to begin with, but it's always nice to get some new running sounds and horn, of course. The only thing we're missing at the moment is if you've been on a 395, you'll know it. When you enter a tunnel, you just hear the rush of air as the walls coming around you. It's one thing this doesn't have, but it's still very nice. There's the gradient. Will we see the Eurostar? Will we see the Eurostar? Or have I left it? Did I leave Stratford far too late? We shall find out. We shall find out, because it's literally, if we were on time, we're supposed to cross right here. So I might already be running too late. If we don't see it, it's not the end of the world. It's just a scenario. Just a bit of AI. Got a feeling we've already missed it. Oh well. Got the C2C line to the left there. It's very cool. That's it. Don't speed. Don't speed. It's all good. Yeah, I've got a feeling we missed the AI. Oh well. It only means we're like a few seconds late. It's literally the tightest crossover ever. You've got to be bang on time to see that AI. Because I didn't hear the doors close. We didn't see it. Oh well. Screenshot time. You know it. Look at that. It's a classic, isn't it? It's just so good. And I'm so glad Southeastern have still got it on. Let's get a screenshot like that. I want to be showing off the bow. There we go. High speeds. Very nice. Try and keep ourselves at 225 as best we can. This is a section of the route we just eat up like there's no tomorrow. It's just so fast. I really hope one day... Oops. 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 Slow down. Slow down. Don't get too ahead of yourself. I really hope one day I can go on Eurostar. Because they'll go across this section just a teeny bit faster. They do 230 along here. Which would be cool to experience one day. And of course they do 300 kilometers an hour as well, don't they? So, when you're dealing with speeds like this, you really need to know where the gradients are. Like we're going uphill now to go over the C2C lines. Go back down again. Look at that, racing along. Ignore the fact the track's a bit weird, just because the AP track pack. It doesn't quite interact with the scenery very well on this merged route, but it's fine. And we're doing speed-wise, it's all good. It's hard to tell when I'm outside. That's the downside of doing a HUDless run. Got to spend more time in the cab, but you know. We'll take the odd peek for a nice shot out here. See, look at that, it's beautiful. Excellent. Right, pick our speed back up. We're good. Although we're going to have to start slowing down shortly. We're not far away from Ebbsfleet. Around the next corner, we go up. And there's the slowdown. So we're now on the viaduct that takes us through the Dartford crossing. There's the bridge, QE2 bridge. Let's bring the speed off. That's it. Over the road, under the road, downhill. Slam the brakes on. We're going down to 1 in 40 at the moment. Need all the brakes we got right now. That's it. That's all good. Off the brakes a bit, but still got to keep slowing down. 170. That didn't have a beep. I didn't hear a beep for that. And the game's just starting to mess with me when it comes to audio now. Oh dear. Which means I'm barely down for that in time. That's right, we're starting to go uphill now. That'll help us slow down. That's it. Excellent. Right, we can probably coast at this point. Or at least keep ourselves at 100. Be prepared to slow even further. There's the exit to the tunnel. Where Ebbsfleet is. So quick. HS1's just like no messing around. Right, let's keep slowing down because we do have to stop at the station up here. I'm happy with 80. 80's good. Over we go. And TVM should turn itself off in a second. Yeah, there's the 80. Welcome to Ebbsfleet. And all its loveliness. I'm going to go up, stop at the station, drop our pantograph and continue on our way. I believe I've set it up to have some AI here as well, which is cool. It's been a while since I've played the scenario, as I've said, and even longer since I made it, but I do believe I set some AI up, so we'll stick around the main station, see what we can see. I'll have to bring the HUD up so I can see when we're supposed to depart. That's probably a good idea. Alright. Slam the anchors on. Probably going to go sailing straight through the 6-car marker at this rate, but it's all good. Doesn't really matter. It's right there. How close are we going to be? Off by a coach and a half. Maybe 2 coaches. Oh well. Right, let's bring the HUD up so I can see what's going on. Let's throw it into neutral so the emergency brakes don't go off. And let's have a look down here. I swear I've set up some AI, that's all. I can't remember or not. I just want to see. Oh yeah, here we go. See, I know there's some AI in. It's all good fun. Overshot. I put stopping points in this scenario and I've overshot my own stopping points. Oh well. If this was a career scenario, you'd lose accuracy points on that. But, you know, this isn't, so it doesn't really matter. In comes some AI for St Pancras International. And there goes some AI as well. Look at that. Very, very nice. Excellent. Come to a stop. And hopefully we can depart then. Hopefully. And stop. Right, how are we doing? Oh, we still can't leave yet. Any second now. Oh, we need to change over. That's probably a good idea. Too busy looking at the AI. Right, we're on DC now. Doors have shut. Good, let's go. We're now miles per hour. All good. Next stop, Gravesend. That's it. It says 60. I'm not going to go for 60. The junction here is quite brutal. We're not doing 60. We'll stick at 40 until we're up onto the North Kent line. Going downhill here. Bit laggy. Loading Gravesend. It's all good. I saw one of these lines goes off to a cement terminal in Northfleet. That'd be cool to see one day. Uphill we go. Look at that. Oh, that's very zoomed in. It's a bit too zoomed in for what we want. That's it. That's cool. I like that. Something like that maybe. Yeah. See what I mean by this junction? Quite a sharp turn. Not something you want to be doing at 60. It is 60 in real life. It's just probably not laid properly, which is fine. Alright, up we go. Speed limit is now 70 miles an hour until we get to Gravesend, which is the 30 limit. This bit is the bit I'm sort of least familiar with, this section, like braking for the 30 limit and stuff. But once we're beyond this point, it's pretty easy. Come on game, don't lag, I need to slow down in a minute. Thank you. .465, very nice. We're doing a Gravesend to Charing Cross service. Right, let's start slowing down. Let's keep it nice and simple. Start slowing down. I do love 395 so much, I really do. Wonderful things. Our 30 limit is right there. We timed that pretty well. Excellent. Come on, there we go. Nailed it. Nailed it. Would have been 15 back in the day before the Gravesend was rebuilt. Because you used to have 2 through lines and 2 platforms. Now we have 3 platforms and no through lines, which is interesting. That's it. Let's try not overrun here, shall we? I call that close enough. Close enough. Welcome to Gravesend. Let's get out of here as quickly as we possibly can. Not the biggest fan of Gravesend, to be fair. This is not the best place in the world. That's it. Screenshot. Trainbow. So pretty. So that's the sort of screenshot you want right there. Something like that. It's a bit different. It's kind of cool. Right, we can go. And we're away. That's it. So we've got 30 limit, 50 limit, 70 limit, and then a 15 limit, which is Strood, which is our next stop. There's the 50 board. You can accelerate after a few of these bridges, which is all good. That's probably good enough. And we go straight into a 70 as well. I should go past another 395 in a second, if I remember correctly. Knowing the timetable and all that. Hopefully. Any second now. There it is. Hey. Lovely. Get a screenshot with him. Oh, another bridge shot. Oh, bridge shots are the worst. Well, it's quite lighty and atmospheric, but it's not very good. Doesn't really do the trick, but it's not too bad. It's not too bad. We'll get something else from here of our train, because why not? Lovely. In the trees. Very nice. Excellent. Right, stay in here. Because the vigilance device is probably about to go off. Any second now, maybe? I don't know. It likes to usually go off as soon as you get up to speed. It's like you're nearly about to throttle down, but it's like, no! I'm going to make a noise first. But we made it this time. So go past Who Junction in a second. One line that branches off here, which would be nice to see one day, is the Isle of Grain line. So right now it's a freight only branch, but they're looking to add a passenger station on it, which is cool. Charnel Street, I think they want to call it. Well, that's where the old station used to be anyway. That's it. That's the flat, wide open. You can see lots either side. It's really cool. It's amazing how all of this isn't houses yet, you know? Like, that's the whole point of building a station on the grain branch. They want to build houses there. Like, one day this will probably all be houses. Or something of that nature. But it's very waterlogged ground, all of this. We're actually running alongside a canal at the moment. Well, sort of. What used to be a canal. It's along here somewhere. I think that's it over there. I've told the story a million times about the canal. It's good fun. Very nice. Approaching Who Junction. We've got some freight trains in there. Oh, we've got a couple of 59s. Yep. Lovely. A few freight wagons. Excellent. We've got one more tunnel in a couple of minutes. One more big tunnel. Or two more big tunnels, I suppose is the best way of putting it. There goes Who Junction. The Isle of Grain Railway goes off there. We head towards Higham, where we are not stopping. Although it is fun when 395 stop at Higham. Usually when there's engineering works, they additionally call it Higham, which is good fun. I wonder how many drivers almost forget, you know, sort of racing around here like, oh no, I need to stop. Or through the tunnels as well. Knowing your stopping point in a tunnel, your braking point, it takes quite a bit of skill, considering it's pitch black. It's like night, you know, you need to know where you are at night, and that's where the fine art of route learning comes in. You need to know where you are, pitch black. Like how a railway feels, you know. Gonna get an AWS warning any second now. Not this one. Next one. Even though I don't think we should get one there. That board says 15, but it shouldn't say 15. I don't think. It's actually warning because the freight speed limit drops in the gap in between the tunnels here, and I think it's warning of that. That's one thing I haven't shown off yet. Let's pop ourselves inside the passenger view briefly. Because we have pride stuff. Look at this, got a Rainbow Costa mug. Got a Smarties cookies, which are very nice. And the Pride in London YouTube channel. Which is good fun. I like the little touches that went into this reskin. It's nice. Alright, so here's the gap, the hole, and back into the tunnel. We've got a 15 limit coming up. Something to keep in mind. I'll do the best I can. But I'm hoping I'm proving to you that I'm not terrible HUDless, that I sort of know what I'm doing. On routes I'm familiar with, at least. That's always, you know, good fun. Alright, as we approach this signal, I'm going to start braking. I'm already just letting us coast for the time being, just so we don't overdo it. Alright, let's start braking. Get ourselves down to 15 miles an hour for Strood. Oh yes. 50. 40. I think we're going to be good. Yeah, we got this. It's fine. And it's one of the things I'd rather do too slowly, because, you know, it's 15 for a reason. It's 15 for a reason. Probably could have braked a little later. But it's all fine. Trains usually tend... this train usually tends to run a little bit early anyway. There's nothing in front of it, so it can usually get Strood a bit earlier than it normally would do. So, if anything, we're just making ourselves more on time by doing this. Come on, game, stop lagging. There we go. $15 outside. Welcome to Strood. Screenshot. You bet. Let's come out the tunnel there. Very nice. Look at that, lovely. Excellent. Thameslink, lovely. What's a nightmare about this is if you're on a train from Chatham, Gillingham, and you're on that 700, the timing usually means you've got to run underneath the subway and up to this platform to catch this train. It's a nightmare. You can imagine, you dropped off here, you've got to run down under the stairs, up and over in time to make it. Not an easy thing to do. Usually don't make it. Especially as this train usually leaves bloody early. Welcome to Strood. There we are. Right, let's get a screenshot. I do like the new Strood station, the new building. It's not quite correct here. One, these posts shouldn't be here. Two, they've managed to remove the staircase. So if you're you know, la da 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 da, ignore this. But yeah, you go this way. underneath here. There's no way of getting back up because they removed the staircase when they updated this model in TS, but never mind. Alright. Come on, people, on you get. Any time now would be good. What's the time, actually? Oh yeah, we're doing okay. We're going to shut or not? I must have got here early. Like I said, it usually happens. Any day now. Doors close. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, close. Oh, fuck. Never mind. Come on! Some of us have got places to be. Oh, we're just hanging around here apparently. Just forever stuck at Strood. Come on! It never sits here for this long, let me tell you. It's probably why they revised the timetable. 466 coming in. Lovely. I think it runs earlier now, which means that yeah, the timing's a bit worse off. 465 going over there as well. Look at all that action. So much action. Excellent. Can we go now? It's all fine and well watching the action unfold, but you know, there we go. There we go. Right, let's go. Don't roll backwards. Go. That's it. We're away. Excellent. Alright, next stop, Snodland. That's it. 15, 45, 70. It's all good. Any second now we can accelerate. Just so we get to this junction here. That's it. And away we go. Goodbye, Strood. Goodbye, Rochester. Off we go. That's it. Up to 70 miles an hour. And yeah, just a little run down the Medway Valley, which I always love to do. Gotta love the Medway Valley. Especially with the trainbow. It has been down here a few times, which is very nice. Valley screenshot, I think so. Gonna get a good few in. Something like that. Don't mind if I do. Alright, when's the vigilance device gonna go off? Any second now? Maybe? There it is. Yeah. This is something I've driven hundreds of times as well. Just between Strood and Maidstone West. It's a nice run. You go by so quickly when you're not stopping at Cuxton, Horling, New Hythe, Aylesford and Maidstone Barracks. It's good. Oh, camera, don't do that. I want to subtly look over here and just camera just throws me off. Oh. Ding. Another part of HS1 up there, the line from Ebbsfleet to Ashford and beyond. Would be nice to have that in TS one day. Hopefully. Hopefully someone will do it. Right, approaching Cuxton. Blow the horn. So Cuxton's changed now. There's manual crossing gates here in TS, but they've been replaced with automatic ones now. Still locally controlled from the signal box, but they've been replaced. Yeah, you can see them there. Been replaced now. Which is a shame, but you know, these things have to happen. Safety and progress, etc. Especially because one of the main reasons, obviously, a manual gate, the signalman has to get out and open and close them manually. And along the, I think it was at Wateringbury or East Farley, some idiot decided it'd be a good idea to, I think they ran over the signalman or something whilst he was trying to close the gates. Like, how pathetic a person can you be? I really don't understand the logic behind that. I really don't. I'll get a screenshot or two here. It's always nice once the trees open up here a little bit to get one. Try and get the water in the background there. It's very nice. That's what you want. That's what you want. But yeah, what idiot decides to do that, you know? Like, there's impatience at a level crossing, which is bad enough, and then there's, you know, this guy's inconvenienced me by closing the barriers, sod him. Like, what the hell? I don't get it, but it means that the process of making the barriers automatic was accelerated, and it's all been done now, so they're all automatic along this line. Had to happen eventually. As the cement works. It's very nice. And hauling. Not long to go until Snodland. It's the next station. Go under quite a few bridges here. So I know this route like the back of my hand. I've freaked friends out by, in the dark, pointing out features on this route. It's like we're going to go under a bridge. Now, you're going to hear a ding. Now, we're going to go past a signal. Now, I love it. It's great fun. It just freaks them out how well I know it. It's like I pay attention to these things, you know. It's stuff I take on board. When the game freezes. Come on, game! Don't fail me now! You got this. There we go. That's it. You got it. You got it. It's like, there's a bridge here. Bridge. Used to be a bridge here. Go around the corner. The track makes some weird noise here. And we'll start slowing down for Snodland. Ding ding. We will shortly be arriving at Snodland. That we will. Blow the horn again. Here we are. Just about fit in the platform. We just about fit. It's quite kind of tight. Like, there's only a couple of platforms along this line that can take eight car trains. It's a shame, really. And here we are. Doors opening. Welcome to Snodland. Trainbow screenshot at Snodland. You bet. You bet. Something like that, maybe. Get out the way, dude. Oh, there's just loads of people. Never mind. Let's go for it anyway. Can we get one up here as well? Sort of. Sort of. Yeah, why not? Just as the lady fades into existence. Thanks. Thanks there. Another one. Good. Doors closing. Right. And away we go. Next stop, Maidstone West. Final stop of the day. That's it. So our next speed restriction is 60, then 40, then 70, then 30, I believe. What notch power are we in? 3. Good. If it is a bit of advice for you. If you want to feel like you're driving this more realistically, like in terms of acceleration and general physics, when on DC, don't go into notch 4, because it feels a bit too overpowered when you're on DC and notch 4. So just stick to notch 3 and you sort of hold times better. If we were doing notch 4, we'd be running so early right now. But it's all good. It's all good. Whistleboard. Got that. Another whistleboard. Off the power. There's a 60 right around this corner. So I'll just stick it at 60. Sick. Come on, trying to take... Yeah, whatever. Shut up. That's a 60, warning us of a 40. So we go through New Hive. Used to be a level crossing here. Used to be a massive industrial area here as well, but it's all been demolished. And this is all gone now. All of this is gone. Which is, that's the way of things, I guess. I don't know what they're going to put there instead. Alright. I think that's our 40 limit up there. Let's bring the speed down. That's it. Nice. Just curve round into Aylesford. Ding. Excellent. Aylesford's one of the most beautiful stations on the line. Same as Wateringbury. Very elegant. I believe one of the leading members, you know, who in charge of making the railway, sort of lived here. So it's quite grand. It's very nice. So stick at 40. So the line on the other side, in the up direction, was the last section on the line to have jointed track, as far as I'm aware. And so going along here and just hearing dun 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 was so cool. But for now, we've just got, you know, modernness. It's all good. Swooping round the corner here. Over a level crossing I've waited at many times. In many directions. Well, both directions. 375 hype. Very nice. Accelerate back up to 70 any second now. There we go. And we're away. Running alongside the Medway there, as you can see. Very nice. It's a lot narrower here than it was at Strood. A lot narrower. So that's cool. Allington sidings on our right shortly. Drives always blow the horn under here as well. That was the M20. There's Allington sidings right there. Now operated by Freightliner. There's one lone wagon in there. Yeah, now operated by Freightliner. Looking forward to seeing that one day. I've seen photos of the pink 66 running on that service, and the orange ones, of course. I haven't seen it yet. As soon as lockdown's over, I'm going to be trying to see that, which would be cool. I got it. I got it. It says green, but I know this line far too well. It's that's a repeater for an upcoming signal of differentness. But you know, screenshot time. It's just such a pretty line. I love it to pieces. I really do. I'll start bringing the speed down a little bit. It's got that 30 approaching. It's not for a little while, but you know, I want to be somewhat careful. Going to go underneath the Maidstone East line in a second. There's Maidstone Barracks. Underneath the Maidstone East line. There we go. How are we doing? Doing good? Yep. Alright. Speed right down to the 30 up here. And we're stopping. Because we're nearly there. That was Maidstone Barracks. Other side of the tunnel will be Maidstone West. Very short tunnel. Very short. That's it. Fun fact, that tree shouldn't be there. There is no tree there in real life. Welcome to Maidstone. Bring the speed right down. That's it. And here we are. 6-car marker. Bring it to a stop. Neutral. Let's get our tail lights on, shall we? Where are they? There they are. And doors. Maidstone West. We made it! We made it. That was a nice run. And without beeping my own horn too much, apart from that, I like this scenario that I made. It's a nice run. It's a nice run. And that's been another trainbow run as well. Look at it. Absolutely beautiful. Whoever designed it at Southeastern, they definitely knew what they were doing. It looks spectacular. Get a couple screenshots of it there, because why not? Excellent. Excellent stuff indeed. It's nice. I've stood here a few times getting shots of these. It's not easy. They turn around quite quickly, because this says heads empty back up to London in reality. Ready to form another service in the evening peak. But we're not doing that. We are leaving it there for today. I completed this scenario successfully, just as well, considering I made it myself. That's been another trainbow run. We're nearly done, but not quite. So thank you very much for watching this one, and I will see you in the next video.